the World Blitz Chess Championship 2024. Apparently, Magnus Carlsen had been re-accepted to participate in this chess event for our delightment. Webcam. Let me just fix a couple of things here whilst I am moving things on a screen, just making sure you guys see the whole thing. Let me put the chat though over to the other side. Yeah, just a little bit of housekeeping here. A bit of housekeeping. Okay, we got messages there. We got a webcam here. Maybe in between the two. All right, that should be workable now. So it's 7:02. Let me put this thing maybe slightly downwards. Maybe a bit more downwards. Again, multi-broadcasting, my dear friends. And there you go. There you go. C4 played by this fella, GM, I haven't heard of. Again, there's a big rating gap in between the two players. The German person, 2530. Hello, exclusive. Right, so C4. Now, developing stage of the game. Blitz. We're going to have to process quickly a lot of ideas. So, Magnus now playing with the black pieces. So, yeah, I guess you guys, you tell me guys who you're rooting for. Hey, I'm alright, dude. I'm not into buying products, please. If you chess is fine. Anything else, not interested at all. Okay. And I didn't say hello to my TikTokers. Yeah, we're live on TikTok as well. Multi-broadcasting and stuff. Hey, what's Magnus doing? Wait a minute. What's going on here? Did they... So, oh, the guy made a move. E5. There you go. C4, E5. Magnus being with the blacks. Okay, B3. Well, there's a fianchetto coming. And, of course, for white and similarly for black, getting that bishop exactly where it's supposed to be. And now we got to keep up the development and king safety. So we'll see about that. Of course, it's easier when being on a side, watching anyone really playing. The challenge is when we ourselves do the super rapid blitz, or even more problematic and challenging, the bullet. Okay, welcome, guys. Good to having you here. Let me lock a couple of things here so they don't move on the screen as we discuss and progressing in our live coverage. E5, E3. I guess the German GM want to get this guy out somewhere. You can't go to D3 because there is a fork. So bishop E2, not very ambitious, but still developing. And castle. Is Magnus going to castle? There you go. Castle, D3, this knight. Where's the knight going to go? Is knight going to play knight B2? Or you go knight C3? And also Magnus has to keep up with the developing. I don't know. Can you do B6 here in this weirdness? No, he does C6. Okay. Probably that's space for the queen coming out. That is the 5th or the 6th rank. Depends. And where's the black bishop on C8 going to go? Well, that's a question. Where's the knight going to go? Do you play B6 and get bishop to B7 or queen C? He pushed the A pawn though. Probably A5 just to make sure that guy doesn't come down. So I think A5, A2 to A4 would be a good idea. So, fellas, if feel free to type in your candidate moves. No software involved, no eval gauge. We'll do this maybe just to making sure we got the confirmation of the stuff we're saying. Queen C2, knight A6 probably will be a little bit frustrating for the queen, but after knight B4, queen's going to drop on B1, right? So it ain't a problem. We can do some A4 in principle. Rook FE, always want to get the rooks on ED files. You gonna push? No, because knight is being threatened. So you either move the knight, which by the way, whether you move the knight, knight D2, or you just take the pawn. Or you jump knight D4. Well, that's a question. You're going to go d4, you're going to go d2, or you're going to take. You know, you got to look and decide very quickly and play it. Now that you're having too many options, knight f3 to d2. Knight attacking queen, queen to b1. Now bishop attacked, takes because double attack. And if knight takes, obviously, you're going to take back with a queen. Magnus goes to the knight. Is it time for the knight to be kicked away, though? I think that guy has to be pushed away. h3. I don't see why not. It looks very normal to play h3 here. But this guy Michael is on a different opinion. He thinks knight f3 rather than h3, which I would have been tempted to play. He played knight f3. Okay, now knight to e5, attacking the bishop twice. So you may want to move that guy to safety and just simply pushes the g now. I think those guys will be coming down. And if this pawn were to move, there is also bishop able to hitting maybe queen. a3, sending the black knight away. Knight a4, further developing, probably knight b6 to attacking rook and bishop at the same time. Very likely this is going to be. Hello, Ali. Hello, my friends, guys. Follow me on TikTok, yeah, guys, or whatever the platform you're visiting. Let's do this. So, bishop e, just bishop to e6. c5 by white here. c5. Okay. And now it's just bullet, ladies and gents. That's no more bliss. This is just bullet now. Below 60 seconds, you got to play like crazy, and you got to be accurate, and it's easier said than done when you have 40 seconds. Knight c5 takes, right? We could say that one. White takes on g7. A little bit of a weakness here. The bishop attacks. But the rook, the white rook now, and queen attack c5 twice. Probably b6. Nah. b6 can't be played because this guy is hanging. So that ain't gonna happen. How do you defend c5? Maybe you're gonna push. I'm not sure. He attacks actually the bishop. You know, that's fascinating about this, guys. The super grandmasters, particularly Magnus. You think you're gonna do one thing and he focuses on another part of the universe. On the king side. Very nicely. Frustrating. Attacking the bishop. Pushing that bishop away. b4. Probably tries to open up the c and things. But look at this. Beautiful bishop supporting rook that hits the white queen. Where do you go? Queen's coming off the board right now. Queen takes f6. Probably you're going to take. But with what? What's the plan? You're taking with queens coming off the board. That's a pass pawn. This is a pass pawn. Blimey, how you are going to be stopping. Hey, that's the sound I want to hear. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Hello, man. Thanks for following. So, this is a pass pawn on the b file. This guy's going to move. And I'm not sure how you're going to be stopping it. Very strong battery here. Very strong one. f2. How do you do with the f2, by the way? 5 seconds is an absolute pain. I don't know what to say. There you go. f2. Pinning. And, well, wait a minute. Bishop has to stay here because g2 is going to be falling. I've heard another. Da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. That's good stuff. I like that sound. Keep following, guys. That's good thing. So, let's see. Just you need to keep doing it for a number of years, perhaps. And you're going to get it. Most of our friends here online are quite good with the predictions. Blitz is one particular stuff here. Okay, so black is just killing it here. White rook is going to disappear. This guy is going to be captured because there is a rook on the c file. This guy is hanging indeed. I mean, bishop could take, right? But it's just too much power. So he just resigned. After rook comes back to c, you've got this guy pushing it down. I don't know where you move. I don't know what you do. I guess it's just too much. We've got massive pawns here. We've got 4 black pawns, 2 powerful rooks, 3 to march on. This guy is not going to make it because the king's going to stop it one way or another. But nevertheless, you can't do too much. If rook goes to capture, say, there is always this, and that's a pin, and I don't know how you play it. I don't know how you play against that. I don't know, dudes. I don't know who you guys may be or not. The engine user last year. I don't know. Do you have any idea how many engine users are online? Probably quite a few. Not all of them, of course. Otherwise, I won't be here. So I don't know what engine user you think you are. So then you're going to have all the good moves in front of you. So you don't need to think at all. I don't know who you are, but that thing probably not going to help you a great deal. Yeah, I don't know. There's many kids that are using software. So yeah, back now to some remaining games. Here, let's see. Okay, when is the next round supposed to be happening? So that's round number 1. Let's see if there's any live game happenings now. Yes, there are. Botnik, let's look at this guy. It's an ordinary guy, say. Okay. Ooh, that's a tough one. It's practically a checkmate. Well, you gotta move king or to moving rook on the back rock. But then again, check happening. Black's winning. Black's winning. I don't know who that guy is, Sarach, but looks like the guy should be winning. In principle, again, just a couple of seconds. Check. Of course, you gotta move out of check. Oops. Gotta move out of check, but check's gonna come again. Is there a threefold repetition now? Is it gonna repeat? Because looks to me, guys, there is a pawn majority here for black. So why would, I don't know. Perhaps the pressure to just having a couple of seconds on the clock is just too, it's too much. King seems to be parting ways with this guy. Is that true? No, he attacks the rook actually, which threatens to play, but that's check first. Check again on g2, and king's gonna approach. Prepares the way for the pawn. Now the white rook is attacked. This guy, Sarach, I don't know who the guy is beating Alexander Botnik, who's, I think, a bit more famous, if I may say that. And that guy is an international master. So it looks to me, because of the black pawns, the past black pawns, black is simply winning. Black is simply winning. That's another, so to speak, upset of the first round, because an international master with 2500 beats a 2700 quite famous super speedy player. So yeah, nice one. Just too much power. Those guys gonna promote. Any other live games? If not, we're gonna refresh the page, guys, because we are going to cover the second round indeed. Yeah. I've got a rapid of 1752 from 2 years back, but I'll be playing on the 5th of January. In Ealing, there is a chess event I'll be participating. I'm going to take a couple of pictures and stuff. And my Blitz, I think, is 1848 FIDE. And Lee Chess and Chess.com is 2000 up and down every single day. And the rapid is actually the best, bordering 2200, always up and down. So hopefully I'm going to go over the board in the January and February and getting some updates about the FIDE rating. Okay, so the second round, let me check again the schedule. Round number 2, 7:30. Great. We're going to do a couple of puzzles then. We're just going to do a couple of puzzles. Let's do that. White's play here. Where's the target? Target is here. I'm not sure how we're going to attack that guy. But we've got a pawn ready to promote. But also, there is a black pawn here threatening to take the white rook. So, quite delicate. If we take the black queen, that's a check. So we take the black queen with check. And rook has to take. It's a must. Definitely a must. And, well, we might be able to play then rook to d1, not getting captured, blocking that guy. And I don't see any reasonable way for black to actually stopping the white pawn from promoting. So, looks to me that this sequence of forced moves actually may be working. Queen takes, and rook d1. Queen takes, and rook here. Now, we got to be careful about another thing. And what I mean is that if we take, black is going to play rook e1, and that looks very bad. I mean, looks like a checkmate. So we can't take the black pawn. If we promote, hoping to get in queen quickly, oh, sorry, you still don't have time, because it's this thing. So probably makes me think now that we got to push the f pawn. But I'm not sure if f3 or f4. I don't know. So, but there's another thing. No, mouse slip. I wanted to say king f1. I wanted to say totally king to f1. Because that's how you're stopping actually the, that's how you do it. And now we're going to take, they're going to get in front of the pawn, and then rook's going to go, I don't know, maybe you're the 7th rank, so they're not going to do it. That's a shame, because actually I absolutely did not want to move that piece, so that was a mouse slip. Ladies and gents, cool stuff. Study an opening. If you're very tactical, probably you should be going e4. If you're more like a positional player, you should be going with d4, maybe laundered system for white. So you don't need to get into big complications. If you play e4, your opponent can do very many things. Sicilians, which is a whole huge chapter in itself. e4, c5 is massive to getting familiar with all the possible variations in all the Sicilians. They could do French. They could do Caro-Kann. It's a lot to learn. Whereas if you go with the d4, if you go with the bishop f4, e3, just play the same stuff. So that should be working for you in the beginning. And yeah, try to take it a bit seriously. So don't do any software like you said you did, because that's not going to help you with anything. It's complete nonsense. You're wasting your time and other guy's time. That's not the right one to do. That's not how you do it. So yeah, hope you're gonna make it right this time. Okay. What have we got here in this position? If the black queen wasn't here, the g7 is actually quite capturable. It might be this one working, perhaps. If queen takes, white queen takes, pawn is pinned, so maybe. There might be a check, though, but you're going to move, then there might be another check from bishop or from the queen. Then you got to move somewhere. It's important to choose rightly, because there's more queen coming, so you never know. It could be, though, queen taking, right? Queen takes, this guy takes. That doesn't work, fellas. That doesn't work. Let me think about the rook. Queen takes. So what's the deal? There ain't no deal. Let me look again. f6. Queen checks. Also might be coming here. Then you play king f2. Queen to e1 check. You go f3. And then they go d1. And then you might be able to play bishop d2. Yeah. Probably f6. Yeah. Yeah, there's another response. There's another response, and that's a check. If we go in the corner, we're getting simply checkmated right there. So I guess we gotta go F for now. We just... Oh, that's actually a cool thing. You take with a queen. You don't take with the rook, because if you take with the rook, they're gonna take your queen. So we must take with the queen. And yeah, white should be winning here. In just a couple of minutes, guys, we'll be covering the second round in the Blitz chess event. TPK, Stelshik, Spider. Good to see you, fellas. Good to see you guys. And hello. Hello, fellas. Good. Okay, next one. Before Magnus returns and Nakamura and Nepomniachtchi and rest of the guys. Bortnik, Alexander and the rest of them. There's a lot of very good, strong players exercising and performing this evening. So it's got to be a checkmate here, because if we don't, we got just a checkmate on the spot. Just like that. So let's take them one by one. If we do a bishop here to f3, that's check. And they can only go here. True. And we're making a bit of a barrier because all those squares are taken. So after bishop f3, king has to go g, right? And then we may have a king here. Then they go here, right? And now we got to perform a knight's move. I think king is here, we said, right? Then we got this guy here. Then king's going to go here. And then there's got to be a checkmate here. Let me see. What about this guy? Nah, they're running away. No. If there is anything, it's got to be a bishop or it's got to be a rook. But let's see. Maybe it's checkmate in 5 and 6 or something. Knight. Sorry, unfortunately, I can't speak Slavonic languages. I don't know what is that saying, man. Sorry about this. So, let me think again. Yeah, it could be this guy. This guy goes here, right? Where's the next check, though? If you go here, they're going to be attacking your knight. I'm not sure it's the knight, though. If you play here, they're going to move. You could play a discovered check, but then they're going to go this way. I'm not sure. Maybe it's a bishop, dudes. Maybe it's a bishop. Yeah, it's a bishop, exactly. And it's not done yet. Again, I can't prepare anything. I got to go with the attacking moves. And I've got 2 ways to doing this or this. I think I didn't calculate exactly a rook to c1, which might be very well because leads to checkmate there. So I've calculated the wrong one. It's not rook g2, which initially I calculate. It's not. It's actually rook c1. Because if you go g2, they're going to be moving. I'm not sure you're trapping the king. I'm not sure. It's getting funny. Whereas c1 followed by h1 is actually the checkmate we're looking for. So that's how it goes. Yeah, took a little bit of a couple of seconds here. How many seconds did it take me? Or minutes? 2 minutes 37. Yeah, you got to make sure. Otherwise, you're going to lose the points. So cheers for that. For clarity and accuracy. Okay. Next one. We could attack. I'm not sure. Maybe there's something with those pawns. Maybe there's something with the rook. Maybe. If we push, though, they take check. We attack this guy. Nah, I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. If we play it, check, right? We're going to move. Maybe we should be attacking. Maybe we should go here. You know, there's a couple of candidate moves. I'm not sure which one exactly is the fastest way to promote and things. Because if black is to win here, black is winning here because one of those 2 black pawns going to be promoting. And that's how they win. Can you mainline of an opening? I mean, the ones that I know, we can discuss. We can look into your last game and I'll tell you what I understand from that particular opening. There's quite a few openings. So, yeah, we definitely can look together and discuss about it. I'll tell you everything I know about that particular variation. So, what's the quickest way for black? You need to ensure those 2 pawns, at least one of them safely gets to the end of the board, which is right here on the first rank. So we're going forwards. Yeah, there is a club. Of course, there is a club. Online one is the Wherever I May Roam. You just, if you go to my username, you're going to find it. Yeah. So, how do I make those 2 pawns go safely to the opposite side? That's the question. What's the quickest one? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do that. If I check though, Sorry, not check. If I attack on the back rank and the bishop has to move, it might be a check, but I'm attacking. So rook again has to move, and then I'm going to get a queen. Then bishop takes, then I take. Probably works. Maybe. Yeah, that's exactly right. It's from the Metallica song, Wherever I May Roam. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. King to g7. Yeah. King g7. I mean, can I just do rook to a6? I mean, yeah, I mean, they might play the bishop anyway. So maybe we should go this way. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to go. Bang, they play check, attack, rook goes to safety, queening, bishop takes, rook takes. And the rook won't be able to make it through. So probably we should go rook d1. I guess, rook d1, fellas. I think rook d6 to rook d1. You tell me if you think differently. But I mean, I hope. If there's something else, sorry, I don't quite, seems to be very obvious. Nah, rook d1, right? Yep. Well, after like 5 minutes, I did find indeed the correct move. So rook to d1, it was an attacking move, by the way. Bishop moved to safety. Checking, but now we're going to attack something with tempo. We're going to move the king attacking with tempo, the white rook. The rook's got to go. And now, luckily, now there's two things here that I'm considering. Either pushing or rook a1. You see, there's a big difference in between the two. If we push, bishop takes and rook takes, but then this guy's going to make it here. I'm not sure. Whereas if you play rook d1 to rook a1, hell, then I think you're doing well. So I very much inclined to say, guys, it's actually rook a1. Yep. Correct. Now we're going to take this guy, and now we're definitely winning. That's it. We was close. We was close. So, Charlie, TPK, and the rest of the guys, Markusova, and rest of our friends, welcome, guys, welcome. I'm going to be covering round number 2. Feel free to type in your candidate moves. No software, no nothing. If the position gets absolutely crazy, just to make sure that we spoke the right ideas, of course we verify with the almighty Stockfish. Hey, Stephen, thanks very much, my friend. Our friend via Facebook. It's good to do multi-broadcasting because you got friends on various platforms joining the stream and, giving you a reply, a feedback, following, and etc. Exclusive 30 wants to join Wherever I May Roam. Okay, we'll do the acceptance things. 1-2 minutes, we should start the covering of the second round. Black to play here. How are we supposed to win? Well, this is a check, and it's a strong move. It's got to be with this guy promoting somehow. So that one is a check, sends the king away. Away meaning they're going to go on the 4th rank. That's a force. Oh, okay, they could go 2nd rank too. They could. And then I try to figure out how on earth, but also I need to consider d1. Because I need to build up a bridge. Somehow I need to make a bridge. So this guy goes here. How exactly am I building up that bridge? I could take and stuff. Yeah, but also this guy is promoting. So it's quite a funny stuff. Let me think. Check. Where's the king going? They might attack you. Yeah, but then check again. Then they go here. How am I building up that bridge though? Oh, then I'm moving king? Yeah, but then they get... This is a difficult puzzle. This is a very difficult puzzle. It's a difficult puzzle. Very complex. So, guys, feel free to suggest anything that might be working here. It's a difficult one. I like sort of maybe this one a bit more because I'm... Yeah, but what if king goes here, though? So what's the deal? What about this one? King goes here. Check. They go whatever they go. Can I play a crazy thing just to making... Nah. I don't know. Can I go... Firstly, check. This guy goes wherever they go, and then I'm moving here. And then that's kind of cool, I guess. If you move the king now, they're gonna capture this with check. That doesn't work, man. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Yeah, it's gotta be rook, but rook like where? G3 or D1. So you gotta choose in between these two. I think these are the only squares you need to getting the rook to. Probably rook G3. Probably rook G3. The reason I'm saying rook G3 is because I'm trying to figure out a way to build up a bridge here and to protect my own pawn. But at the same time, I'm worried about this white pawn promoting. So it's kind of difficult. I'm going to play this because, yeah, but it's not. Sugar. Was it this? Are you serious? Wait a minute. Is it rook takes? That doesn't make any sense. Is it rook takes? Rook takes, right? And then I'm moving here. But then they check you again. Not that combi, man. That's weird. F7, 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 F7. F7 is here. Wait a minute. Could it be... Oh, my God. It's king D1, man. If rook takes, you're going to check them when you're winning the rook. This is crazy. I guess. But this is quite sophisticated. I'm not sure that is. So king moves. Let's say this guy takes, right? They're not going to promote. Then you play check. Then the king has to go away from defending the rook. Let's say they go backwards. And then you win the rook and the... Yeah, it's very difficult. It's this one, man. Oh, God, that was so sophisticated. Yes. I kind of found it. Hey, Taro, how's it going? Is it lagging again? Oh, sugar. I guess you guys got to go maybe some other platforms. Sorry, man, if it's lagging. It's, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know it could be super frustrating if it's lagging. So now we're going to do this. Reason being, we're going to be winning the rook, and this guy is going to be captured anyway. So black's winning now. Back to Magnus Carlsen, Nepomniachtchi, Bortnik, and the rest of the guys. And the rest of the guys.
Krzysztof Duda.
Yeah, there's Krzysztof Duda as well. A lot of players doing stuff. So, guys, what are we covering? Alireza Ariantari. That's another phenomenal game. Nakamura. Who do you guys rooting for? We've got Fabi. We've got a lot of very many super strong players. MVL, Jan Nepomniachtchi, Erigaisi, Arjun Erigaisi. There's so many. Wei. My days, look at this. I mean, and Naroditsky, the famous streamer, and Grandmaster Sam Sevian. Hans Niemann plays as well. So that's quite some names battling here. And they were supposed to start starting like 5 minutes ago, but they haven't. So Magnus now plays. Who's this guy? I haven't heard of them. Rob. Okay, sure, Rob. Armenia. Okay. What other beautiful game? We got Hikaru, Alireza, and Ariantari. That's another fabulous Blitz. Dude, I don't know what you're saying, man. So let's just use the English language because the rest of the guys won't know a thing you're saying, I guess, including me. I don't know what's that. So I don't want to do some putting you in a ban or something. So, yeah. So I don't know what you said. Right. They haven't started yet. So probably we could do another quick puzzle. We're going to be coming back, but hey, we're just waiting. That might be a thing. Rook plays, and then we might be having this. And I think it's okay. This guy goes here then. How do you play? Wait a minute. Might be this though. So you can have double check, and that's pretty much. It doesn't matter. Even that bad English of yours, I can understand it very well. If you say Russian or German something, I won't understand absolutely nothing. I mean, maybe 1, 2 words, but I don't get anything coherent. So let me play this idea because it's a double power. So now that will be a check. The rook is pinned. Rook can't go on g2. So I'm just going to play this. And now I'm going to take here with the queen or with the rook. Let me think. Nah, queen takes. Doesn't work. We got to go this way. Okay. Let's go back to those folks. Come on, fellas. Have you moved? What's going on? Anyone had started? Not yet. Just watching these boards. No one moved anything. Yeah, I'd like to not miss a single move they play. Because it's actually a blitz here, you see. Hey, they started now. E4 played this guy. Hey, that's the Moscow variation. Rossolimo, Canal attacks. Yeah, but it's like 3 bloody names for that thing. That's Sicilian with Bishop B5. It's got like 3 names. Moscow, Canal attack and things, whatever. Rossolimo, I think, was one of the pioneers, if I'm correct. Okay, they do blitz because it's FIDE World Blitz Chess Championship, of course. Alireza to play. Yeah, the king side is pretty much stuck. You got to do something with those guys. Knight f6. Rook to e, defending. Knight f6, developing and attacking. Rook fe1, protecting this guy. You could do d3, but no. He goes d4. Sorry, what the heck is this? What? He might be a little trapped somewhere here. What's with this guy? It might be some stuff there with that pawn. Canal attack this thing? Wait a minute. What's wrong with the bishop takes e4? I mean, if you make the knight go away, yeah, the bishop is falling, but I don't know. We got to look into that one. Knight c3 now defending. Okay, bishop g7 ready for castling. Maybe the king is in the center and you don't want to start the tactics and the king not being safe. Or castle, that is, pushing bishop back. Yeah, I'm going to look at that one in particular, see what the software recommends after the things had finished here. I really want to know. That will be move number 8. Move number 7. 7, 8. We're going to go back to that one. Queen d2, rooks are connected. The white rook on a1 can go to c. And it will go to c. What else is here? I mean, what do you play? Bishop here, just, making sure if black knight moves, you're going to be trading over the king's defender. Maybe the idea works. Not sure. Still lagging, guys. Tara, is it still lagging? A6. Bishop e3. Rook c8, queen d2, b5. Okay. Grabbing all the possible space on the queen side, probably frustrating the white knight. And this rook is quite active. Yeah, probably. Sure. There's a beautiful bishop here. Probably if you want to make that bishop inoperable, probably you should consider bishop d4. Just to make sure that bishop will not exist. But anyway. Also, knight may want to go there, but bishop, I think, makes sure there's nothing. So a3 just because you want to stop any b4. But Alireza has a different idea. He just keeps pushing them because he's going to do b4 anyway. So a5 in order to support b5 to b4. That's what it is. So what do you do with white? You play knight e2 prophylactically in anticipation. Do you do rook ac? I'm not sure. Also, rook ac maybe if you think about the bishop that will become active, maybe you gotta move that rook. He plays knight c. What did he play? Bishop d4. Exactly what I said. A couple of minutes ago, I was discussing that's important to neutralize that bishop on g7, and bishop d4 just does that. opposes the bishop here. As soon as the black knight moves, the bishop takes on g7. Yeah, man. Now those trousers, man. That people can't play chess no more nowadays because you don't have the socks, the correct socks or whatever the hell that is. Yeah, they can't. You can't do chess no more if you don't have the bloody tuxedo on you. You know, or I don't know, dress code. I don't know what's that, but anyway, whatever. I'm interested in chess practically, and that's about it. That's it. Okay, rook f8 now being played. That's an interesting one. Would you do queen b2 at some point? You think that's a thing? Or you want to keep the queen on this dark square? No, Ariantari pushes and pushes, opening up the e for the rook, bishop attacking the rook, and also keeps the diagonal challenged. That's a nice one. Rook stayed on the b because this guy is hanging. That's a very nice idea. So you have to keep the rook on the b file because otherwise white queen takes on b4. Now rook goes to d1, freeing up the white queen. Rook a to d1. You're defending this guy twice. No, he actually takes on b4, but there is anyway. It's a multi-stuff move. And what the heck is going on with Ali Reza's time? Looks like Ariantari is killing it with the bullet. He got like 70 something seconds, and Ali Reza's like 20 seconds or even less. What's going on with Ali Reza? Is he slower than this guy? Anyway, Ariantari playing for Norway. National with Magnus. Now bishop can take the other guy's bishop. You gotta take the bishop off, right? You have to. And I think it's a good stuff. Problem is you can't really move the knight because black attacks d1 twice. So what do you do with this knight? Then that's what he does. He does queen a1. So this guy is defended twice. Black wants to double up the rooks. You better move that knight now. But if you move the knight, black's going to take on b3. So you move the knight, you lose b3. You don't move the knight, black's going to play rook d8, I think. So again, you have something to think about. I don't know what to play. Practically, I would just move the knight. That's what I can, the only thing I can think, just move knight f3. And that's what it is. I mean, yeah, okay, you lose a pawn, but how do you survive the battery then? Two black rooks on the d file. How are you going to be dealing with this? If this were to happen, you see? So, yeah, that's I mean, look, as long as the other guy is not naked, and they took a shower, that's about it. Not interested in anything else. It's, people in society, they like to do this kind of with the funky clothes and stuff, I'm very minimalist myself. If I got a t-shirt and a pair of something, that would be it. But every now and then I might be putting a tie or something, depends on the event. I mean, even if I went to Royal Opera House, all right, because I'm chasing a couple of Baroque countertenors, and I love the Baroque music very much, Taro. So even Royal Opera House, I'm not going in a tracksuit or something. Probably I'm just gonna throw a shirt on me, something that it's available in the one of my old shirts, and some classical trousers, I guess. Probably I wouldn't go in tracksuits or something. But it's, again, I'm going for the music, right? I'm going to listen to the beautiful artists and the opera or whatever concert that is. I mean, I'm talking about Royal Opera House. It's not that important. Yeah. Hey, these guys are playing with just 4 or 5 seconds on the clock. This is a problem. This is a problem for these guys now. For both of them. Looks like Black is having 3 versus 2. But is that enough to win? Looks to me that one of these guys gonna blunder. I think the engine would say this is a draw, maybe, with the most correct game, but I don't know. It oh, whoa, 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 what was that? Rook attacking rook? Wasn't it a trade bound to happen? Okay. Okay, Ali Reza's really trying. Oh my god, he blundered! He blundered the rook! That was it. Someone blundered, I'm sorry. There's nothing fabulous about doing bullet and dropping pieces, but it looks like Hari Antari dropped the rook here, you see. Sorry, man. I mean, there's nothing phenomenal about this stuff. He blundered the piece because he didn't have time. Oh, man. He probably, let me tell you something, he had probably 2 seconds on the clock. He wanted to go for this idea with the knight and the rook, right? That's probably what he wanted to. But hey, there is a knight here. So it happens to the GMs. There you go. Cloth designer show, dude. It's the most unimportant thing for me. The clothing and the fashion. I don't give a damn on the fashion, man. Whatever fashion, eh? That's a massive nonsense. Bloody fashion. Yeah, yeah, for Royal Opera House. I mean, there's, I absolutely adore the Baroque music, and every single time there is some content tenors or soprano, and I can afford buying the ticket. I really want to go and listen. For instance, if it's Philip Jaruski, the French countertenor Philip Jaruski, he's phenomenal. And the Polish, very young guy, what's that guy's name? I'll tell you now. Jacob Olinsky. So this guy's phenomenal. So if he's singing Royal Albert Hall or Royal Opera House, I think very likely I'm going to make an effort, just buy a ticket and go. Listen, and probably I'm not going to go in tracksuit and t-shirts. I'm just going to try pretend I'm there. But I go for the music, and I'm willing to whatever get myself some clothing. But I'm not sure those guys are going to be stopping me to gaining access because I have sports shoes or something. I don't know. So yeah. Hey, sorry fellas, I forgot about the remaining games. Wait a minute. Who's that? Oh, Krzysztof Duda. Come on, panie. How do you say in Polish? Panie, sir. The in the Polish language, how do you say sir? Panie. Panie, right? In Russian, you say господин. Right? In Polish, you say panie. How do you say in German? Herr. You say Herr. All right, come on, panie. I think Gerdent knows. He looks like he speaks Russian or something. I think he knows how to say. I think it's господин. Something. The Serbs, how do they say gospodine? The Serbs, right? So yeah, Slavonic languages. Okay. Rook d8, check. And wait. Well, you're gonna move. It's not checkmate. So you're gonna move the king. 2-2. Okay. So Pania and the other fella, Alexander Rachmanov. I was about to say Rachmaninoff. The composer, 20th century, right? Hey, fellas, we got to do another quick puzzle. Taro, how's the lagging? Is it still horrible? Господин. Yes, yes. Thank you, Ernest. Appreciate, man. That's a good question, Ernest. That's a good question. Yeah, yeah. That's a good question. Good question, man. Yeah. Maybe you should be a reporter and asking questions and writing stuff, go to a conference and asking questions, you know. Black to move here. Okay, what the heck do we do? We gotta check. What else have we got in here? Now I have to look for crazy stuff, you know. You have to look for crazy stuff like taking rook, like taking knight, like, you know, this kind of things. But maybe I'm wrong, of course. Maybe it's a check first. I'm not sure. Let's say I take this guy, I do a check here, this guy moves. They're not going to do nothing. Nah, that's the way to perdition. Gotta be different. It's got to be different. Maybe check. They can't block. They can't block. So that means that this guy goes here. Certainly. Then I might be able to make a battery here and threatening some devastating back rank attacks. So I guess queen to c1 is going to be a check. They have to either move, right? I mean, they can't block because I'm winning. So when the king moves, then we're going to be playing rook d8 to d1, preparing rook h1 checkmate. And that might be working. But then again, on the back rank, you're not going to go d1. You have to go, I think, c1 to vacating the d1 for the rook. So if I'm not completely wrong, I'm going to go c1. Yes, queen to c1 checks the king. King goes h2. And now we're going to make space for the rook, and I think white's in trouble. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got check. King's going to go here. What's the stuff? Oh, I know. It's rook takes. Because if the pawn takes, you have checkmate. No, whoa. Wait a minute. Hey, I like this puzzle, man. My puzzle's trick? No idea. I mean, that's the rating. Let me see if you guys see it on the screen. Yeah, I've got on chess.com because I'm doing also chess.com. 2972. I don't know. I need to check the stats, Taro. I need to check the stats and see exactly. Okay. So what does black play here? What do I do? Well, check is a check. So that's not negotiable. King goes g3. And I don't know. Oh, maybe I have to do something else now? Maybe I just have to... Man, there is a sacrifice here. If I take with this guy... So there is a check. Then I think we got to figure out another sacrifice. But wait, this is not done. I'm not going to leave you like this. Because it's not clear. What do you play after rook, though? I mean, do you think that this puzzle is done? They shouldn't have left it done. It's not done. What is done here? King g3. So how do you actually continue? So let's put it quickly, guys, on the things here. So, okay. So far, so good. That was the move given us by the thing. Okay, king goes and rook played here d1. And then queen attacks us. I decided to play rook h1 in the spirit of what we said. But after this, you need to gang up on this guy. But it's not very easy. It's not very easy. You could play queen c4. You could do queen g1. I think the engine and whoever decided upon this puzzle, they should have... Oh my God, you guys don't see it nicely. Look at that board. Is being cut off the screen, for Christ's sake. Let me minimize a bit. That's a shame. You guys have to see the board. What the heck? Wait a minute. I didn't know you guys didn't see it. I'm sorry, man. Okay. Okay, something like this, I guess. And now... Okay, something like this. So this puzzle wasn't quite over. It wasn't quite over. Queen g1, h5, g5, queen c4, queen takes e3. Pretty much all of them are winning, but queen g1 is the kind of killer. Because probably prepares rook h3. Right? No, he prepares this, and that should be a checkmate. It's queen g1 for queen h2. Yes, it's actually queen g1 for queen h2. Right? And then after king plays h4, you're going to go potentially with g5. So this puzzle should have continued a bit more because it's not obvious. Hey, I'm very happy to hear that, Taro. I was concerned, man, with that lagging nonsense, which probably is due to some software. Right. When are they supposed to be starting the next round? Round number what? Round number 3 at 8 p.m. That means in 3 minutes from now, according to this regional clock, GMT and stuff. All right, let's go with another quick puzzle. TikTokers, follow me, guys, if that is explanatory and useful to any degree. So what is white supposed to do? Well, first thing first, I'm in check. And not just in check, but the rook attacks me. Now that's a problem. That means I sort of have to take the black rook. And when the bishop takes, I have to take with the other rook. And the queen has to go somewhere, which probably could be here to guard against the checkmate and think and attacking g3. I'm not sure. Then I could take here, or maybe I just defend. Yeah, let me think. Could it be... Well, I'm in check, by the way. So I'm just in check. Probably doesn't make any sense to play this. I mean, it's a disaster, right? Sorry, man, I have to take. Now I'm not sure I should take the bishop. Oh, no, you don't take any bishop. You actually play rook d6 to rook d8. You check the king, force them on the f file where the other white rook takes and pins the queen to the king. So that's how we actually do it. Well, we'll take and then rook takes. I mean, after king captures, we're going to play rook c1 to f1 and white is winning. Even if this guy advances, you're going to go in front of them and you're going to take it. Bingo. That's a bingo. Okay, let's go with the other one. Oh, checkmate is coming. Oh, no. Checkmate. Gotta be a forcing move somewhere. Gotta be a forcing move. And I think it could be bishop h7. I think. So let's consider bishop h7. Sort of king takes, I guess. What if they don't take? That's a massive headache. I mean, so maybe not bishop h7. Maybe this. Why? Because if the king goes in a corner, we're going to be playing checkmate. That's it. So bishop f7, it's a forcing move. Rook has to take. And how the heck do I... Ah, we got the other rook taking here on the back rank. That's beautiful. Then the other rook blocks. Then probably I take, they take, and, you know, pray for the best. But anyway, that's how it goes. Now, again, we've got to do forcing moves because queen's going to take on b2 checkmate. So we got to use the other rook, taking, checking, and again forcing moves. So what could be more forcing than the checks? So we got to do a check. And let me look. What's the only check available? This one. We have to. Right? And after king takes, where's the other check? Man, this ain't easy. You're gonna play this, I guess. Right. White to play. There is no other check. There is no other check. Probably if I manage to get a queen to c1, the checkmate is solved, so to speak. Another forcing move. Do I have something with the queen? I do not. Do I like... wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to play knight here at c4? But a pawn takes. They ain't working, guys. Wait a minute. Do I need another check. Check here, right? This guy can go this way or this way. How exactly am I... Ah, I got a queen here. Yes. Oh, come on. No. Oh, no. Oh, bloody hell. That's a shame. What the... Okay, what do you want me to do with the knight? Oh, I'm going the other way. Not c4. I'm going knight here, defending against checkmate. And Yeah, pretty much that's it then. You get your rooks, you get your guys, take advantage of the back ranks, do something about this. Oh no. That wasn't that impossible to be found. I mean, the moves that led to this particular situation were actually more complicated. I got carried away by the fact that I might be having some ways to keep up with the attack, but I do not. One more puzzle going back to Magnus, Nakamura, and the rest of the guys. There's a check here with the bishop, though. King goes in the corner. They can't go here because queen. So we've got a check. King goes in the corner. Discover check. King goes back. And checkmate. Checkmate in 3 moves. 1, 2. Okay. Well, I have to take. And now I've got a queen. And that's checkmate. Okay. I was a bit luckier with this one. Yeah, Ernest, they are funny, man. They are very tricky, these ones. Really tricky indeed. Hey, guys, you don't see the board again. Now, that's so upsetting. What the heck's going on with the board? Why is it moving up and down? What the... Okay, I'm going to... With the risk of making the things maybe a little bit... I mean, I want you guys to see the puzzle and stuff, you know? What's the point if you guys don't see it? I'm talking to myself. This is crazy, isn't it? Okay. Hopefully it's going to stay like this now. Okay. Let me go back. Events. FIDE Blitz and stuff. Hey, that's the Volodar guy. Where is it? Okay. The winner
Strong,
from the
world-class grandmaster.
Oh, shut up! Who the heck is talking so loud? Oh, it was the other guy. Okay. Hey, Benjamin Bock, Magnus Carlsen. Okay, let's have a look at this one. First thing first, let me make sure that you guys are seeing the entirety of the board. Yes, that is encouraging. Let me move those guys just like this a little bit. Okay. So this is the Benjamin's chance now. Playing Magnus. That's amazing stuff. That's fabulous. Let's see what Benji is going to do. What is Benji going to do? What is going to play against the goat? Is he going to go E4? Is he going to go D4? I hope he's not wearing that hoodie. You're not allowed hoodie. You need to have a bloody tuxedo. Yes, Lorix, they are playing. They are supposed to be starting any second now. Actually, 4 minutes ago was bound to happen, but it didn't because Nepo hadn't finished the 10 sandwiches. So, and I finished the drink too. I mean the coffee stuff, you know. Don't think about crazy things. All right, let's go for another can. Did I do a commercial for this, guys? I think I did. Did I? Okay. Okay, let me refresh the page. Probably we should do another puzzle because they haven't started yet. You need Alireza's boots. You like him or something? What kind of boots he got or something? I don't know. Alireza's boots? Oh, man. If it was Wild West something, you could have challenged him to a duel with a, pistol duel. And if you win, you can take the other guy's boots or something. I think that's how they used to do it, right? Well, that was in the Wild West, which is no more applicable, right? Now we're even worse than Wild West. Wild West was kind of cool, maybe. Nowadays, in 2024, we might be back in a Stone Age very soon if we keep pushing with a madness, of course. Oh, yeah. Okay, come on, guys. Move those pawns. What's going on here? Now, Benjamin, in the biggest disrespect ever, he's going to play knight a3. Then Magnus is going to start crying. He's going to bang the pieces, throw the pieces. I said that's disrespectful, and then he's going to go crying. Right? So, you play knight h3 or knight a3, and the other guy is going to be personally offended. No, actually, it's a very good name, including for today. It's just Wild West, really. I mean, really, it's the Wild West now. I mean, what was then was just an incipient stage. Now it's really wild. It's completely nuts. I mean, the crazy West, eh? I don't know. There's many adjectives we can discuss about. Okay, what on earth is going on? Let's try to preserve our sanity and let's go with another puzzle. Playing chess as a measure to distracting ourselves from the insanity of today's world. So let's see what do we do here. Well, this is like a positional thing. This is that kind of stuff that's more like a positional thing. I'm tempted to say f5 to f4. Because this guy can't take, because queen is hanging. A rook takes, rook takes. I mean, what else do you want to play with black here? Really? What else do you want to play with black? You could also, yeah, but that doesn't really work. Making battery, what battery? They already got a queen and it's not going to work. I mean, if you play this still, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But maybe, rather than this, look at the very uneventful move, a6. I mean, I'm sorry to being so big of a disappointment, but maybe it's just a6. What if it's just a6? I mean, I'm looking for all sorts of engineerings here. How do I improve? How do I this and that? What about just a6? Winning a piece, you win the game. Where's the knight going to go? Queen can't be attacked with anything. They might do c4 though. They might. So that's a thing. So if I do a6, I guess white's going to reply c4. Most certainly, right? So then I don't know. Maybe I'll play bishop somewhere. I don't know. Maybe bishop 8. And then they're going to play knight c3, which is defended. So still, how exactly do we win? If I take it, nah, that's not it. So a6 seems to be, or this guy. I don't know, which one is it? Is it f4 or is it a6? A6 c4. So how exactly? What did you do? Oh, if they do c4, you're gonna play this for this. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Ah, yes. Oh, yeah. a6 attacking the white knight. They play c4, and the follow-up that I've seen just a couple of seconds ago is actually bishop to e4 in order to play this skewer, that is. Skewer. So, Ernest, we're getting there, brother. So, bishop to e4 in order to do bishop d3. And knight still on pre, by the way. So, this guy goes c3, but now we're going to win stuff. Bishop d3. Queen going to go to safety. Bishop takes f1. Rook takes f1 or king or something. So, okay, there's no checkmate or something, but you're winning a rook here. Wow. Took me a while, but we found it. Back to what? Shall we look at Nakamura's game? World Blitz and thing. Okay, come on. Oh, oh no, we said Benjamin Bach. Let's see this. Okay. Oh, sugar, we were doing puzzles, and these guys were battling here. Okay. Who's who? Benji is white. Maggie is black. Benji took on f6. Maggie took on f6. So then what's next? Bishop e2 or bishop a3? Bishop a3 is not that cool. I think bishop e2. No, it's this guy here, which is attacked twice. So you got to take first. Queen takes. Okay, now bishop e2. That makes sense. Rook attacks the queen. Where you going to go? Here? I think the Magnus going to play rook d8. I mean the other rook. Rook a8 to d8, right? And then, yeah, I guess so. Then you're going to figure out where you move the queen, to take advantage of this. But Magnus is attacking. Knight b4, queen attack. Where do you go? Yeah, that's exactly right. I think he's toast. I think Benji just got an issue here now. You got to play a white rook, right? You got to play a white rook. Yeah, you got to play a white rook because you get in deep trouble. This guy is sort of hanging. Don't know what to say. It took. Okay. Takes and takes. Then queen here to just, or not. Or you got something else. Or you take a2. Magnus having like 2 minutes, so he's got more time. Queen c2, knight takes a2. Which one is it, guys? Which one is it? Knight e3 attacks the b2 bishop and attacks f2. So it's two things here. We're talking about, let me put blue paint. Okay. What do you play? How do you do this? He makes the knight untouchable. The only piece that can challenge the knight would be the queen if this pawn didn't exist. But that's not going to happen. You can't do this. So, yeah, I mean, probably he want to play f3, but it's difficult. Now he wants to play f3 because this knight is a big headache here. That knight is a massive headache. I'm not sure how you can move that knight. You can't. The bishop can't touch it. The bishop now had been stopped by those two pawns. Queen goes back. I think Benji just moves queen left, right. That's it. What do? You play queen g4 things? He tries to stop knight c1 probably. I mean, maybe. f4 en passant. Can we take en passant? Yeah, of course you can. But do you want to do this? Then queen's going to take, right? Attacking b7 and things. So maybe... Do you take en passant or not? Well, that's the question Magnus needs to find an answer to. Do you take en passant? Or not? Good question. Let's see what Magnus finds about this. Is it Benji or is it Magnus? Oh, f5. You deflect the queen, the king or something. All right, bishop d2 happened because stopping knight c1. It's painful to put the bishop here because the bishop now is just a pawn and defends. And this guy's going to come. But then again, maybe you can, what? Maybe, okay, there is some breakthrough here. You got to keep the king. Okay. Oh my God, he blundered the pawn? He blundered the pawn. Oh no. No, knight goes nicely. You're not going to touch that knight. Okay, he lost. He lost that pawn on a2, which is quite important. Now black is having a pawn majority. Yeah, that's it. King's going to go. Supporting those two pawns. I think that's quite instructive, guys. I think this is a bit instructive because it's a pawn majority here. So he's going to be rolling those guys. Exactly right. This and that springs to mind. Probably that's what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. He gives a pawn right now. These guys are separated. If you touch it, then yeah, there's an extra pawn, by the way. So if there's any winning, it has to do with this. But how do you waste the tempo now? You take this guy, right? Is there a... Oh my God, that's stalemate. Oh my God, that's stalemate. Are you kidding me? This is a stalemate. If king takes c4, what's the white king going to do? Because you don't check him. Where's the king going? Oh, wow. Wow. Did you guys like that? That's, oh my God. Hold on a second. What does the Almighty say in this very position is actually mate in 25 if you do b5. Guys, there is only one move. This is crazy. Magnus didn't see it. He rushed it. And this guy is a freaking genius. This guy is a genius. He played after b6. He went king a4 and he got stalemated. This is brilliant defending from Benji. This is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. White was supposed to play b5 because this guy takes, and you're going to have to make way. Either a4 or c4. You're going to have to make way. But if you play b6, Benji speculated king a4 stalemate. That is just crazy. This is just beautiful. This is just glorious. Benji did it. Got stalemated by Magnus. Crazy. And the guy had 5 seconds on the clock. Wow, they just started now. Go, 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 go. Let me refresh the page. Guys, don't go nowhere unless... Wait, have they started now? No, this game had been concluded. Okay, which one do we watch? Wait. Fabi, and this guy. Oh, that's finished too. What else? Ali Reza, guys, we're watching Ali Reza and the other fella. So, okay, they finished now. Ali Reza won. Any other remaining games, guys? Yu Yang. Oh, let's see Hans. I hope you're not crying. Okay, Hans now play. Oh, cover. The moves. Okay. Is this a draw? White needs to promote here. Maybe if you block a check and you check the other guy's king, maybe it would be good. Hey Simpson, how's it going? King moves, check. Black is desperate. Black just needs to do the checks. Check. You block the queen, then check's coming again. D or F. If there is a check here, white is winning because blocks with the queen, forcing the queens off the board. So black is going to do checks all day. I think that really pisses off Hans, which is great. It's absolutely great. That really upsets Hans Niemann, which is, again, amazing. If there is a queen, you're going to be doing this, check, forces queen off, and then you promote and you win. No, man, I just don't, but nothing. I'm just doing in my underwear. I don't even bother with nothing, you know. Just boxers. When I go outside, yeah, probably I'll just put some other cloth on, something. Just crazy. Okay, this one probably... Look, this is getting funny because of that very advanced passed pawn. And I don't know, now it says that Hans Niemann won. Because this guy can't be stopped now. But wait a minute, whose turn was it? Queen... Yeah, that was it. So the reason for why that guy did not pressing is because queen checks the black king, attacks the black queen. Therefore, queen's disappearing now. Black has to take, white king has to take, and this pawn will promote. So white is winning. So Hans Niemann got lucky again. Can I say that? I mean, I said it anyway, so it don't matter now. Any other remaining games? No. That means we're going to do a quick puzzle again. I mean, quick, slow. No, I lied. It's not a quick, it's a slow puzzle. I'm a slow puzzle solver. So I can't do fast, you know. Sorry. Black to play. What do I do? That's the target. That a pass pawn. In order to push this guy's success. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have a check? Oh. Target is in the middle of the board. That's not a king. I thought it's the king. Oh, man, maybe I'm suffering from something. I thought the king is here and I'm supposed to do checkmate, but the king is not the rook and the rook is not the king. So, different business. If I, and I'm in check anyway. And now the question is if I should play this or that, if I should do g7 or g6. G6 defends the pawn. If the guy checks me, then I'm going to attack him. So I'm going to play G6 as per not losing. Yeah, well, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. That's not how it works. What's the bloody difference? Check. The guy goes here. Really? Or do I push? But the guy plays check. No, no, no. So how do you play? What the heck do you play though? If you push, then there is a check here. And yeah. Oh, is there something? Oh, you're attacking. But there is a check though. And then you move here. Maybe. No, it's not. Okay, what the heck is it? Going here. This guy goes here. Check, that can't be. If you do check here, this guy's gonna go here. Okay. And then what? Do you moving to the second rank or something? Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Look at that ugly face. Thank you very much. Oh, come on. Thank you, Simpson. Horrible. Let me move this thing away. Yes, of course. Makes sense. Thanks for signaling this. Okay, I'm not sure what if I go this way I might be winning but I'm not sure. And if I push, then it's gonna be a check anyway. Or if I just go second rank? No, because you're gonna lose it, right? I'm not sure. So I can't push the pawn. And did I do this? Ah, it's been declined. That's not it. Oh, that's how we're building the bridge. Oh, come on. That's it. Oh, that's the move. It's rook f6. It is rook f6, guys. Nah, it's not king f7. It's rook f6. Reason being, rook f6. After rook g5, we're going to block the check with the rook. So rook can't take the black pawn because we got a rook. And we defend against the check. If they do any other stuff, it's not working. So this is the move, rook f6. And after rook g5, we're going to block with the g6, also protecting that guy. We're actually moving behind the passed pawn with rook g6, takes and takes. And the king won't be able to stop you because queen is coming. But then again, I had like a couple of failings before the solution appeared somehow. White to play. Let me check again. Yeah, you can see it now. Cool stuff. White to play. Probably there is something with the queen taking. Check, bishop takes, and checkmate. Rook, queen take. Oh, are you serious? Am I in check or something? What's wrong with this? Ah, they take the pawn. They don't. No, that doesn't work. Ah, it's rook. It's rook. It is rook. Rook take, then here. Okay, there's many things. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. I thought I thought this guy's gonna stay there and then I'm gonna. No, that's not checkmate. They're moving here. No, that's not. Okay. It could be this. It could be. Maybe it's not a check. Maybe you have to play bishop b2. Maybe you have to play rook checks. Nah, bishop b2, right? Because queen can't take here with checkmate. It could be bishop, but yeah. So that was it. Now we have to take with the queen, not with the rook. Because if we take with the rook, black queen takes on e2 checkmate. So we have to play this to pin the queen. And now we're taking. And in principle, 2 rooks and knight should be winning versus 2 bishops and rook. But this is not game over. There's a lot of things happening here. So this is not game over. Totally not game over. That's a check. I might play f7. I might play g, but then g I'm getting completely executed here. Queen takes. So I have to defend this guy, I think. And then there's more checks coming. And I'm not sure what am I going. Or maybe just drop this pawn and winning myself a tempo. Let me see. How is that doable? Moving here, check, right? And I'm moving on a dark square. I need to win a tempo to get rid of this pawn and things. So what options have I gotten? This and that. And now what options do I have? Here, 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 here. Which one is it? I need to stay out of check, I assume. So, well, can't go here. Either here, here, or here. Those three. King f8 or King e6. You're not going to go e8 because you're going to get checked and stuff. So, either e6 or f8. Got to be one of these two. And it's f8 because if you go e, they're still going to be checking you. I got to stay out of checks. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? That is a little bit annoying. Where am I supposed to getting the king then? I mean, I don't want to keep getting checked here forever. Can I go here? But then they're going to check me here. Yeah, but then I'm going to go this way or that way. That's annoying, right? If I go here, going to be a threefold repetition. So what's the point, threefold repetition? There is no point, so it's got to be E, right? Okay, Queen f6, we said that. Okay, we got correctly the first three moves. Now again, take it step by step. Where can I move? I've got e7 and e8. I have to move out of check. If I go e8, queen's going to take checking. So, bad. If I go d7, I'm okay-ish. I might be able to winning this pawn with tempo. Phew. Finally, we got one correctly. Back to Magnus and company. Oh, they haven't started yet. What fixtures have we got on Magnus Carlsen playing Shimanov? And Ivanchuk. Ooh, let's watch Ivanchuk, Fabi, Alireza, that guy, Ronak, Sam Shankland, Wesley. My God, this is so strong tournament. Look at this, guys. Nepomniachtchi, Rasmus Fein, Dominguez Perez, Grishchuk. My God, so many strong players. Benji playing a Turkish international master. Hey, Daniel Dubov. This guy is also incredibly good. And the Panie from Poland. Krzysztof Duda Panie. I guess that's how you say sir in Polish. I think. I'm not sure about. Hey, it's good they haven't started yet. So when we did the puzzle, it's okay. We might be able to do another one. Hold on a sec. When are they supposed to start the next round? 8 p.m. What? No. 8:30. Ah, we do have time for another puzzle. They're not going to be moving nothing. They're always late with a couple of minutes. They never start. Sharp, that is. Okay. Ah, I've got a plan. I think there is a rook sacrifice on h1. I think we're going to go in this way. Because forces king to take. And then we're going to play the other rook, forcing them on the h2. And then we're going to do queen to h5. So, cheers for that, guys. I think this is the plan. I think, let me look again. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other way around. You know. Let me look at the first plan, then I'm going to look at the second plan. Let's go with this idea. Forcing moves, right? King takes, rook plays. Nah, that's it. King going to go h2. You're going to play queen to h, and that's it. That's it. That's the plan. Crazy, but actually it does work. It's rook h1. Now rook f1, forcing king to moving on h2. So this guy can't block nothing. Well, they could delay it. No, they can't delay nothing. Nonsense. There's nothing. It's checkmate now. So yeah, I got this one correctly. There you go. Checkmate right here, right now. Right here, right now. There was a... What was that? Fatboy Slim or Chemical Brothers? Hey guys, so what was that thing? Who did that thing right here, right now, right here, right now? Who who did that right here, right now? Was it Chemical Brothers? Or who was it? Taro, you good at this kind of electronic music, man. Who did it? Who did that song? Okay, another one. Black to Move. Oh, this one is a pawn for promotion, right? Yeah, that one. So 3 steps. Rook can't do pretty much nothing. 1, 2, yeah, but they're already here. So I think so. And you got the other guy anyway. So it's got to be this. So let's just take it like this. I'm going to push a3. Rook's going to go g8. I'm going to push one more time. Rook's going to make it to e8 to stopping. So then what? Fatboy Slim. He might be Fatboy Slim. It might be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, one of these guys. Either the Dust Brothers or Fatboy Slim. Yeah. Rook g8. So how do I do after, say, a3, rook g8? Oh, actually no, wait. Moving this guy. They're going to go here. Gonna go here. They're going to go here. Then I push the other pawn. And then I'm moving rook. Takes like a billion years. Oh, no. I'm moving. They go g. I'm moving rook up. Why? Because after this one, I'm building the bloody bridge. Yeah, that's it. That's a subtlety. You seeing this, fellas? So it's this pawn going up, that is. But after rook g8, the only chance for us to build up and to protect the pawn is by moving rook b4. And if you say, yeah, but, well, after this one, we're going to play rook to a4. So we're protecting the pawn. King can't reach to stop the pawn. And if they take the rook, you take back. And that's about it. Those subtleties. Those subtleties. Let's play it. Yeah. Oh, I got lucky again. Okay, but at least this guy gonna promote. And we know that because the promotion square now, after I'm pushing, gonna be this guy. So the white king can't touch it. But you guys know this already. Whew. Okay. Shall we go back to... Fellas, yeah, did they move, man? Where is it? Nepomniachtchi. Who's he playing? Rasmus Vane. Oh, he's cooked. Is that guy going to teach him a lesson or vice versa? Anyway. One more puzzle. This guy's pinned. What am I winning here? Checkmate or winning queen or what's that? Taking, pushing. Well, I'm winning the piece. Knight takes, pawn takes, push this guy forward, attack the knight. They're going to play this. And then what? I'm going to go here. And then they're going to push again. I don't know yet. Let me think. Well, if I take, I take. Wait a minute. Do I have to play this? Now, that doesn't quite work. Hold on a second. Bang, boom, bang. H6. So, okay, let me take it first. And now, you sort of have to push this guy, right? And after they play H6, what's the deal? I mean, I take with a pawn. They take my guy. Yeah, I make it a mess. I mean, I guess. Or do I go here? And they go here. And then I'll take. And then they take. And it's absolute messy. I mean, okay, how exactly do you cause the biggest mess here for your opponent? What do you suggest, guys? Taro, Felix, good to having you, man. Alina, I don't know how to say the names. Apologies if I said the wrong name. Just trying to be civil and polite and say hello to some new friends coming over on TikTok and things. So how do I make the biggest damage here? If I play this, they're going to push this guy, right? And then what do I do? If I take now, they have to take the bishop. That is correct. And then I could take potentially again, and king takes, and I think it's kind of good, you know. If I take with a bishop, though, pawn takes, you know, and then I have a check, and then I'll take with the, okay, look, this is subtlety here, and I don't quite see it. I don't see it very, very, very clearly. So taking, they take, I don't like it. I don't know. Bishop takes, though. Queen is not going to take. Pawn is going to take. But I have a check. Then they go in the corner. Right. And then I'm attacking. Yeah. I think it's bishop takes. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. Oh, no. What is it? Bishop h4 now? Oh, come on. Give me a break. Yeah, and then G, all of say, it's not clear in my mind what the heck is supposed to happen. Oh, you don't see it, guys, because the board had moved again. I hate it. So I played this fine. G5. So what am I doing here? E takes f6, they take. And then I'm going to play this. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I mean, it's not fine, but, you know, what can I do? Hey, Vasily Ivanchuk, let's look at this, guys. Let's see, Fabian Ivanchuk here. Let's see what this guy do. C3 by Fabi. Cutting off the black knight. Black knight is not going to make it. Bishop develops. If you push the pawn, I'm going to take the bishop. Rook takes. This is another beautiful blitz that all the chess enthusiasts out there would like to having under close scrutiny. Knight a3. That's something. Are you going to push this pawn today? No, he moved the knight twice in the opening, and he's going to move it again. Or maybe leave it here for now, and then he's going to push d4 first thing first. I think he wants to play d4. There you go. So bishop takes, rook takes. Hey, this is a draw. I don't see anything in particular happening. I don't see any imbalances. Probably as the game progresses and we go to the end, they're going to be playing bullet chess and the imbalance will just happen. Vasil, push e6. I like this bishop. What do you do with the bishop? Can you do this? Okay, he moves actually the rook where the queen is. But the queen is going to move now. Where? Queen b6 or queen c7? Where are you going to move the queen? Or e7? In between those three squares, which one is it? Queen e7, queen c7, queen b6, which one is it? You got to move the queen away. No? You didn't. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? You didn't. He absolutely didn't. Oh, yeah. D5, anyway. We did say D5, E5, pushing, attacking the knight. Knight's gonna move. You can't go here, can you? You have to go D7. I think white has some presence on the king side. Yeah, there is this one here. If you manage maybe getting queen on h6 and then... Yeah, the queen tries to definitely stopping you from playing any... The black queen wants to trade. It's just you can't allow the white queen to make it on h6 or something. Or knight or queen or something. He's going to play f4. Can you believe that? By the looks of it, Fabi is doing quite well here. Fabi is doing quite well. Fabi gets ready for the f2 to f4. And F4 or H4? F4 or H4? Which one is it? H4. Okay. Queen E7. Well, you could play now Queen or something. Who goes to H6? Queen E7. How are you playing this? Um, Queen is kind of cool too, you know? Oh, that's unexpected. I mean, I don't think it's a bad idea, but I thought it's not important. I thought that it's important to focus on getting something on H6, but or maybe you want to push them. No, you can't do it now. You gotta play Queen first, and then we'll see. Check, King moves, then you push, so that the Rook doesn't get on G8. I think. I think. Knight A5. Oh man. Yeah, that was to be expected. B2 now. I don't think you wanna. Yes, Rook. You wanna defend. You don't wanna trade because the bishop is an attacking piece now. I'm talking about the light squares and the bishop there. So this bishop has to be kept on the board from Fabi's point of view because the bishop will attack in this way. And if you ever push this pawn to H, it's a very nice one. Now knight, do you move it? Yeah. I was just thinking, what if you don't move it? And also the knight here, not just knight c4 attacks b2, but it doesn't allow queen. That was the, amongst others, ideas. Okay. So the knight here does not allow queen and thing. Now you can't get a queen anyway. You can't get a white queen on h6 because the king moved g7 and took away h6 and stuff. I mean, you could play this, I guess. Queen f4. Yeah, queen f4. You could play knight g5. G4. Yeah, probably you can. Getting a rook on the g. Queen took anyway for now. Then you can play king h2 and rook g. Oops, rook g. And potentially you might be able to push this guy too. I think Ivanchik is in trouble here because he got like, I don't know, 2 seconds on the clock and Fabi is like very many seconds. Very many. Way more many than Ivanchuk. Ivanchuk, I think, is a bit toast here now. It's a problem for. Yeah, it is. It is indeed, fellas. What are the quick life games here available? Ali Reza. Ronak here. Who's what? 24 seconds for black? What's going on? Black's winning, right? Because 2 rooks versus rook and bishop. Let me look at the pawns. 3 versus 4. Let me tell you something. If white had a bishop on a light square, it would have been perfectly positioned defending each other. But now, the dark square bishop, this guy is a white pawn. It's difficult because the bishop can't get himself to protect the pawn and vice versa. So it's not the happiest bishop. If white had a white bishop, so to speak, you could make them, stay together, and that's it. But now the bishop, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you're playing. Amongst others, I think black wants to get those rooks and hit them in whatever way they can. And that's it. It's going down for white. It's going down. It's going down because that's it. There's an extra pawn here. The rook's attacking everything. Protecting, you can't do nothing. Unless Alireza blunders, which probably is not going to happen. It probably ain't going to happen. Ain't going to happen. You're not going to blunder. He's going to win this. Black is going to win it. Black's going to win. Rooks are too powerful. Rooks are too powerful. My lord. Check, but that's another check, and You can make a pin. You can make very many things. Shit. What do you get that guy? Okay, king moves away. Does he want to come here? But there's a check and stuff, eh? Come on. Black's winning, right? Well, take the pawn. Rook takes. King gets closer. Check. Moving back. No, d3. Aha, he's going to push this pawn. He's going to push the pawn. Yes, he pushes the pawn. There is a check, but you can just get here, and that's it. You just get king to e2. I think he's going to resign any second now. King e2, exactly. Attacking this pawn. How do you keep it? You keep it like this? Yes, you keep it with the rook. You can't lose it. Check, though. He going to take it. Is he? No. It's not enough to win. You need to figure out something else. Maybe you're going to be delivering a checkmate or something. No, okay. You can't take it because you pinned. That's check, but that's check coming from the other rook. And now you take it. Game over. He's resigning now. It's game over. He's not resigning? That's check. It's kind of like finished, I guess. He trades off everything just to simplifying and take advantage of the massive... Yeah, that's it. Material advantage. That was it. There's too much. There's too much. You can't do anything. Hello, Jovan. Yeah, maybe you give me some tips how you're reaching 2,500, eh? Because I'm currently like 2,200. So you might be giving me some tips how to getting unstuck. I'm not sure what kind of stuck to being in the 2,500 rating. I'm not sure what kind of stuck that is. I think you just want to say you want to crack a joke or something. I think you wanna have a good laugh, and you didn't know, and you decided to go with this. You want to have a laugh, right, Jovan? King f2, and that means if you're not joking or lying, that means you should be a title player with that rating of yours. That should be a very, very strong player, which I don't know if you really are. If you are, you wouldn't ask. If you'd be 2,500, you wouldn't ask. That's a grandmaster thing. Grandmaster area already. So yeah, I bet you're having a laugh. Which is okay, it's good to laugh. It's very good to laugh. It's very good to, encouraging Taro was... Oh yeah, well, if you're titled, we can have a tea or a coffee at some point. Come to Ealing, man. We're going to play at the Ealing. Hey, I got to open up the door or someone's going to... Okay, wait a sec. Oh, man. Coming up. All right. So Taro is a specialist in the electronic music, and he can teach you a lesson. Oh, but if you're title player, yeah. So come to Ealing, and Ealing will... Oh, by the way, if you're residing in London, we can play in Ealing. On the 5th of January, they organize a rapid. So I'm going to play you a friendly game if you want. But if you were yeah, okay. That's fine. Puzzle then. Puzzle time. So you can stick around here because, yeah, it's nice being humorous. Black to play. This is the target. Wait a minute. Am I in check? No. If this is a target here, can't we just proceed in this fashion? Check. This guy's going to move here. Okay. Then we might have a pawn. Or, wait a minute. Maybe there's something else. There'll be a check here. This guy goes here. Then I can push the pawn eventually. Yeah. I'm pretty sure with that rating of yours, you don't need me. Queen, king, queen, queen, queen f4. This guy goes pushing the pawn again. Yeah, that's got to be this. I mean, what other way? You got this. After this one, you're going to be playing. Yeah, that should be checkmate. There should be checkmate. It is. Yeah, there's nothing else to happen here. After this move, well, they take the pawn. But wait a minute. We got another pawn. And I think this is the right way. We're going to be pushing g6 to g5, checking, forcing king here. And then we're going to do this. But then again, they capture. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pawn goes. This guy goes. Here, right? And no, yes, no, yes, no, bang. If I play it now, they take. Yeah, but then I'll play this. Yeah, but then they play this. So it's not that easy, eh? So, Giovanni, say it now. What does black play to win? You're the title player. Queen H. No, it's got to be the pawn, though. It's got to be the pawn. No, because this. It's a discovered. They go here. Oh, come on. It's too many. Bang, bang. This. And I'll go here. And I go here. And then I'll push this. This, 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 and then this. Okay, let me calculate a bit more. I don't know. You're the one that knows. And that's it. Yeah, okay, this guy goes here. I was just trying to look, but then queen is going to deliver checkmate on h3. So that was the stuff. Whew. Quite a thing, quite a trip. So please do, my very dear friends, TikTokers, Facebookers, or whatever the platform might be, follow me, fellas, and I'd like to beat you up again tomorrow very quickly. And enjoy the remainder of the games. I'll be signing off for now, and see you tomorrow.